With the Season 19 Gleaming Depths update now right around the corner, yesterday we took a look at the recently revealed community calendar that Bethesda released, which finally gave us an official release date for the update. However, today we'll be taking a look at the brand new upcoming scoreboard, which now confirms all of the rewards releasing alongside Season 19. Alrighty, here we go folks, this is the brand new Season 19 scoreboard that will be releasing alongside the Gleaming Depths update. Now, if you want to check out this scoreboard for yourself, it is available over on the Bethesda website, and I will link it in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Now, with this particular scoreboard, there's roughly about over 11 pages worth of rewards that we can get our hands on with this particular season. A lot of great rewards, and obviously, you know, we've done a lot of great videos here covering all of the data mined images or items that are going to be coming with this particular scoreboard that are pretty much all Enclave themed. So this is definitely the season of the Enclave, and a ton of rewards to get your hands on. Now, one thing I am going to sort of say before we do get into all of these pages here, there is going to be a trend that you will notice when it comes to specific Enclave rewards, but we will get into that once we've kind of gone through a couple of pages. Now, also as well, I'm not going to be going through all of the consumable items because, look, we get these with every single season, so I'm just going to be going through the specific season rewards for this particular scoreboard. So first of all, on the first page, looking pretty good, we can pick up the Enclave military fatigues there, will be a Fallout First reward, and also the Test Monkey player icon will also be a Fallout First reward. We'll also be able to pick up the Enclave bandana, the Enclave cot, and then also as well the Enclave officer T45 paint. But then lastly, we can get one of the new prefixes, which is going to be the trooper prefix. So basically how this is going to work, pretty much there's just going to be a menu they'll be able to go into and apply all of these new prefixes, and they'll just go beside your gamer tag in game. So it's nice to see that they've actually added this just to kind of add a little bit more depth to our characters that we like to play as. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of these on the scoreboard, and then I'm nearly sure you can also pick up a lot of these through sort of like seasonal sort of packages, so like mole miner pails, holiday scorch gifts, and things like that. So I think there'll be a couple that will be coming in that as well. But yeah, so a lot of great stuff here on the first page. Now, moving on to page 2. So in yesterday's video, it was confirmed that the Enclave Grill cooking station was going to be Fallout First, and as we can see here, it's going to be on page 2 as a Fallout First reward. We can also pick up the Enclave eye patch there, that's going to be 25 tickets. It's also going to be Fallout First, and then also the Enclave Officer T51 B paint is also going to be a Fallout First reward. We can also get our hands on the Enclave flag, the Sigma Squad paint for the plasma cutter, and then the Crystal Collector frame, the Enclave Scientist player icon, and lastly, the Enclave Officer, the golden Enclave officer outfit. So a lot of great items here on page 2. Now, moving on to page 3. So now there's one item on this particular page that I'm not saying I'm confused with, but I think it's kind of a little bit of a waste to have it here as a reward, but we'll get into it very, very shortly. But first of all, we have the Dynamite Plunger power switch. That will be a Fallout First reward. The Enclave officer paint for the excavator power armor. The small industrial fan will be Fallout First. The taxidermy mole miner head. We can also get the auger player icon, which will be a Fallout First reward. One of the other new prefixes, which is going to be Delver, and then also this one in particular, I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this. This is going to be the new Miner Filter backpack. So this will be one of the new skins you'll be able to apply to your backpack. Looks really, really cool. Definitely looking forward to getting this. But lastly, the Mole Miner Junk. Now, look, if this is exactly what it says on the tin, it's just going to be junk, this is definitely a waste of a reward on this scoreboard. For 20 tickets, if this is just going to be junk, I think I'm going to be holding on to my 20 tickets for something else maybe down the line. But look, we can pick up mole miner junk throughout the world. We can go to loads of locations across the world to get mole miner junk. We have world boss specific events that spawn thousands of mole miners that we can pick up junk. So actually spending tickets on this, it's just my own personal opinion, I think this is a waste of a space. It would have been nice to maybe have something different on this if this is just junk. But obviously, once the scoreboard is released into the game and we can actually see the description, we'll be able to know more about this. But if it is junk, it's definitely a waste. It's just my own personal opinion. But anyway, moving on to the next page, which is page 4. obviously we have done tons of videos on this particular weapon, and look, we did obviously see and we did confirm that it maybe a month or two ago that this was going to be coming to the scoreboard, and it is officially confirmed. It is going to be a scoreboard reward, the Tesla cannon. So there you go, you can pick it up for 60 tickets on page 4, the Tesla cannon, and then also as well you can pick up one of the new mods, the alternate current muzzle, which is this one here, for 25 tickets. Now also as well, you can get your hands on the orbital drop crate stash box. That's going to be Fallout first, and it's going to be 30 tickets. The radar, that's also going to be Fallout first. The Enclave officer T60 paint, that's also going to be Fallout first. And then also we have the Sigma squad paint for the Gauss minigun. This looks really nice, and I'm really looking forward to getting this as well. I'll definitely having this on my Gauss minigun as soon as I get my hands on it. And then also we have the Tesla cannon player icon. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that trend that you're probably noticing already, and I'd love to know your thoughts below in the comments on this. But as you can see here, we have the orbital drop crate stash box as a Fallout First reward. It's Enclave, another Enclave reward behind Fallout First. And then as we go back here, we have another, where's it gone? Not here. Yeah, so we got the Enclave grill cooking station as a Fallout First, another Enclave reward as a Fallout First, another one as a Fallout First, and then on the first page, another Enclave reward as a Fallout First reward. The trend that I'm sort of noticing, and you'll probably see it as we go further down in the scoreboard, there's a lot of Enclave specific rewards that are locked behind Fallout First. Personally, I would have loved to have seen more that are not locked behind Fallout First, and I know there is definitely polarized opinions when it comes to Fallout First rewards and things being locked behind Fallout First. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments on this one. Personally, I would have preferred to see more Enclave stuff as rewards that everyone can pick up, because one thing that I've noticed as well, and I knew this sort of already anyway when I started to make these videos, when I did a lot of my season 19 data mined Enclave rewards videos, look, and again, thank you so much for the huge amount of support in those videos, ton of views on those. Thank you so much for the engagement on those, and thank you so much for your feedback and your comments. It was great to chat with every single one of you. But the one thing I noticed, there is a huge amount of Enclave fans in the community. So now that we actually have a scoreboard dedicated to the Enclave, you know, there hasn't really been one in a very long time. We haven't really had a specific season sort of themed around the Enclave. We got a lot of Brotherhood of Steel stuff, and now we have our Enclave stuff that's coming here. But personally, I would have loved to see more Enclave items as sort of standard rewards that everyone can unlock, because look, let's face it, not everyone subscribes to Fallout First. We can't really force people to subscribe, but if they really want to get these rewards, it looks like you will have to be subscribed to Fallout First, which is a pity in my own opinion. I just feel it's a little bit of a pity, but hey, look, it's your choice. If you want to subscribe to it, I subscribe to it on my Xbox and PC account. You know, it's a lot of great benefits to it, but look, we're not going to be talking about Fallout First here. This is not the purpose of this video, but I would have liked to have seen more rewards as standard rewards that people can unlock. But anyway, moving on to page 5. As we can see here, we can get the Enclave Scientist Goggles as a Fallout First reward, a collection of beakers, the Super Mutant Head in a jar. This reward here in particular, I'm a little bit surprised that this is actually on the scoreboard, because the operating table Super Mutant variant was actually listed when we did our video on the data mined items as an ATX, so atomic shop item. So yeah, it's actually on the scoreboard, which is interesting. Look, I'm going to take it, and also as well, it's free. It's going to cost you 0 tickets, and it's available to everybody, so that's pretty cool. But it makes me think, well, what items were taken out of this that were meant to be scoreboard and now are possibly going to be ATX? So I'll have to go and look through all of those items and see exactly what's going to be ATX. So maybe possible video coming up very shortly. But anyway, so we've got the Enclave officer paint there for the Hellcat, the Sigma squad paint for the Gatling plasma. It looks really cool. Really looking forward to getting my hands on that one. Looks really nice in game. We can also get one of the other mods there, the direct current muzzle for the Tesla cannon. Again, if you want to check out any of those videos that I've made on the Tesla cannon, we've covered that weapon very thoroughly over on the PTS. If you want to check out any of those mods, you can definitely check out those videos there. I'll link another one here up in the top right hand corner if I haven't already. I can't remember if I did mention that or not, because I was talking a lot about Fallout First there. But yeah, if you want to check out all those videos, I've got a ton on the channel here that you can check out. Really looking forward to getting my hands on these. But anyway, we've also got the Scientific Forge player icon, and lastly, the Enclave lab lab coat, and this is the clean variant that we can pick up. Moving on to page 6. Oh, we've got a lot of I clicked on the wrong tab there, sorry. We've got a lot of stuff here on page 6. We've got the Tesla Cannon barrel mods. More than likely this will unlock all of the mods for the Tesla Cannon barrel, because there is a lot of them that are available. So once you pick up this up for 30 tickets, more than likely it'll unlock everything for that. Then also we've got the Enclave Officer Exo 1 paint for your power armor. The Plasma Core Recharger, we've seen that was confirmed yesterday as a Fallout First reward. So there you go, it is going to be 60 tickets. Also the Ultrasight Terror player icon, that is going to be the new Vault Raid boss that you'll meet at the very end of the Vault Raid. That's going to be a Fallout First reward with 15 tickets. And then also the Scientist Mr. Fuzzy plushie. And then lastly, we do have one of the other prefixes, the Mad prefix there for 20 tickets. Moving on to page 7, we've got the Enclave water cooler, going to be 50 tickets. The Deathclaw hand in a jar, it's going to be Fallout First. Box of papers, another Fallout First reward. Enclave Officer T65 paint, looks really nice, I have to say, so it's great to see that these are all on the scoreboard. The Vault Boy calendar, it's going to be 15 tickets. The Tesla Cannon magazine mods, there you go, that's going to be 30 tickets. And we also have the Fat Man Crate ammo storage box as a Fallout First reward. We also have the Sugar Skull player icon, it's going to be 0. And then also the new Oval Enclave weapon rack. These look really nice in game, and it's nice to see another variant of weapon racks that we can actually display all of our new weapons like the Tesla Cannon and things like that on. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that one. Moving on to page 8. So here we go, the Weather Station Nuke Zone. I was looking forward to seeing exactly what this would be, but here we go. It's actually going to be a Fallout First reward. Now, I haven't really seen any in-game sort of footage or images of what this is actually going to look like. Well, obviously, look, if it's going to be a nuke zone, it's more than likely going to look inside of a nuke zone. But in terms of what it sounds like, what it looks like, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's going to sound and look exactly what it does look like when we're inside of a nuke zone. But that's going to be really cool to actually get our hands on that and have that as a weather station that we can actually have at our camp. So that's going to be really cool. Looking forward to picking that one up. Also, the Enclave Officer Union power armor paint, that's going to be there as well. The operating table, the Trog one, there we go. We've got that one. That was also listed as ATX, but here we go, it's on the scoreboard. The glowing one, head in a jar. We can also get the DNA Scientist player icon, the Lab Secret door, one of the other new prefixes, the Scientist prefix, and then also, we did see this yesterday, confirmed as a Fallout First reward, the new Enclave Hazmat paint. So yeah, a lot of great stuff on this particular page. Looking forward to picking up most of this stuff here on this one. Moving on to page 9, as we can see here, the Modus Terminal vending machine, again, that was confirmed as Fallout First, so this will just be a vending machine. I haven't seen any in-game footage of it, what it sounds like. I really hope we can get some nice sort of audio off of it as well when we actually pick this up, but this looks really nice. I'm looking forward to getting that. So again, look, a lot of you Enclave fans, you can probably see already what you're probably going to do at your camps when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but this is really cool, liking this. The Golden Skull Mask, that was also listed as ATX, I'm nearly sure, but it's on the scoreboard. It's going to be Fallout First, but it's going to be 0. Enclave Officer Ultrasight paint, we can also get the Enclave logo player icon, so going to see a lot of those icons now coming in December. The Experimenter prefix, that's going to be there, or prefix, or say, sorry, that's going to be there as one of the other prefixes that we can pick up. The Tesla Cannon sight mod, so this will more than likely unlock all of those new sights, so the night vision one, standard, all those different ones. So there you go, that's going to be on page 9. And then here we go, the camp pets are going to be on page 9 out of 10. So pretty late on in the season if you want to actually get your hands on the new camp pets. So the Bombay cat there, it's going to be 50 tickets, and the White German Shepherd is also going to be 50 tickets. So yeah, pretty late on in the season to actually get your hands on the new camp pet system. Would have liked to maybe seen one of these a little bit earlier on in the scoreboard, but hey, look, people get through the scoreboard quicker than others, some take their time, but yeah, bit strange why they're a little bit further down. But anyway, we'll move on to page 10. As you can see there, the Enclave Hellfire paint. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this one. It is here on page 10, and you can pick it up for 60 tickets, and everybody can get their hands on it. That is so cool to see that, not as a Fallout First reward. So this one, I'm really happy to see that everyone can get that one. So there you go. That is really nice, and I'm really looking forward to getting this, because this is, in my own opinion, from playing Fallout 3, if you played Broken Steel, all of those DLCs, if you remember playing Fallout 3 or even Fallout New Vegas, these were the colors of the Enclave that they wore on their power armor, and I'm really excited to see that it's finally come to the game. I'm honestly, I'm really looking forward to getting this one. But yeah, that's really cool for 60 tickets. Anyway, as a Fallout first reward, you can pick up the Sigma Squad paint for the Tesla cannon, so that will be on page 10. You can get your hands on the Enclave Hellfire player icon for 10 tickets there as well. The Sigma Squad paint for the Gauss shotgun will be 40. Eyes on You frame will be 15. The Framed Scientist Forge Wall art piece, this looks really, really, really nice. I'm nearly sure I had a picture of it there in yesterday's video. Looks awesome, and I really, really like the design on this new art piece. And then lastly as well, we have the rectangular Enclave weapon rack, one of the alternate weapon racks there as a Fallout first reward. And lastly, before I forget, we've got the Scientist Beaker Stein there, and one of the other prefixes, the Hellfire prefix. So there we go, all of page 10. Now, moving on to some of the bonus pages. So here we go, the Auger paint. This looks absolutely sick. I love the look of this power armor skin. I think, to be honest, I'm probably going to have a couple of sets of power armor now, and I'm going to have to try and get legendary mods because, you know, I'm seeing a lot of skins that I actually do have at the moment here that I'm probably going to have to, you know, have different sets of power armor. But the Auger paint for 200 tickets, it looks awesome, and I think it's definitely worth that amount of tickets. I'm really looking forward to getting this one. Then also on one of the bonus pages, we have the Enclave Lab Coat. This is the bloody variant. It's going to be 120. The Enclave Armor Workbench is going to be on the scoreboard as 140 tickets. Again, that was listed as ATX. So it's interesting to see that this is now actually on the scoreboard, and I can actually already tell some of the items that we went through in a couple of those videos that were actually listed as scoreboard but are not on it now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and have a look through all of those. But anyway, we also have the white Enclave flag there for 100. The Sigma Squad paint for the Cremator is going to be 130. The Enclave Extractor for 150. The Dog Leaf Pile is going to be 100 tickets. The Tesla Cannon Receiver mods on the bonus page. Okay, there we go. So you're really going to have to work to get those receivers, because there are a couple of receivers in there that will definitely make a big difference when it comes to sort of, not saying really like, well, yeah, kind of the damage, but just the overall performance of the Tesla cannon. So yeah, if you want to check those videos out again, definitely make sure to do so, because there's a lot of mods in there that really do depend on what makes the weapon really powerful and really beneficial to use. But yeah, so 130 tickets. And then lastly, the Science Officer prefix is going to be 80 tickets, and the Cactus scratching post for your cat will be 100 tickets. And then of course, lastly, as like most seasons, we have all of the redeemable stuff here that you can pick up once you hit rank 150. So pretty much you can constantly keep on redeeming these. So there you go, everybody. That is the season 19 scoreboard. Again, I'll leave it in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments as to some of the things that we did discuss on these particular items. But yeah, there you go. Season 19 Gleaming Depths coming on December 3rd. However, that's everything for today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on what you're looking forward to most when it comes to the Gleaming Depths update, and which rewards you're most excited for. As always, if you found today's video informative, consider giving the video a like, and consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. To our channel members and subscribers, thank you for your continued support and helping the channel to grow. If you're picking up anything over on the Bethesda Gear Store and you'd like to support the channel, you can use my creator code BT76Alien until November 26th to receive 20% off your entire purchase. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, welcome to Vault 93, and I'll catch you all in the next video.